Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel Fix Netflix, and in this video, we'll be taking an in-depth look at the best TV brands of 2024, from industry giants like LG to emerging competitors like TCL. We'll help you navigate the landscape to find the perfect television for your needs. Before we start, don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know which TV brand you're most excited about, and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Samsung TV brand. South Korea's Samsung is the de facto market leader in the world television space, and took the top spot again last year, leading competitors like LG and Sony by a wide margin in terms of overall sales. That's partly a result of the company's size. Samsung ranks 25th on the Fortune 500, but mostly it's because Samsung makes great TVs with a focus on accessibility. Tizen is Samsung's own Linux-based smart TV operating system that places all your apps in a row along the bottom of the smart hub. There's also a Tizen gaming hub which supports Xbox and GeForce Now for streaming games. Perhaps most impressive is how Tizen works with the Samsung app family, including SmartThings, SmartConnect, and Smart View. You can use those to mirror content from your phone, even iPhones, to your TV or send TV playback directly to your phone. Samsung produces three main types of TVs: QLEDs, QD-OLEDs, and Neo-QLEDs. Samsung's regular QLED models are LED TVs with a layer of quantum dots positioned in front of the backlight. QD-OLEDs actually combine the best of both QLED and OLED technology. More on that below. Samsung Neo QLEDs use the same display tech as the brand's QLED models, but adds mini LED lighting into the mix. In practice, QLED televisions have been known to be brighter than less expensive LCD TVs, and unlike OLED, can be more affordably built into large displays, 100 inches and beyond. Number 2. LG TV brand.
Nothing succeeds like success.
Another South Korean company, LG may not be as massive as Samsung, but thanks to its OLED TV display technology, it's had minimal competition when it comes to top-of-the-line picture performance with its unrivaled contrast and black levels. But new screen tech like QD-OLED is making headway. Operating system. webOS is LG easy-to-use user interface and, like Tizen, Roku, and Google TV, is the hub from which you access your apps, TV settings, and other advanced features. LG Magic Motion Remote is also one of the better designed remotes, with support for voice commands for both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, along with a Magic Explorer feature that lets viewers get additional info about the show or movie they're watching, from what actors appear in the series or film to notable trivia. OLED, organic light-emitting diode, is still considered the premier display technology today, but it does have stiffer competition than ever. OLED TV panels are capable of reaching black levels never before seen, with better contrast across the board, and because the individual pixels themselves light up, OLED televisions boast quicker response times than other types of displays, and the picture integrity is stunning at any viewing angle. Number 3. Sony TV brand. It's easy to get lost in the Samsung versus LG TV wars and not think as much about Sony, but you'd be making a big mistake. While its TVs tend to be a bit more expensive, they've got some of the best processing capabilities and accurate color reproduction of them all, especially if you care about things like super smooth motion and optimized PlayStation 5 performance. Google TV, versions of which run on many other devices, like the Amazon Fire TV family, isn't quite as slick as webOS, but it's arguably more powerful. Unlike webOS and Tizen, The Google TV home screen is laden with apps and suggestions, and you can scroll down for even more. Sony is one of a handful of companies offering OLED televisions. The list has recently expanded to include Panasonic, Philips, Hisense, and Vizio, thanks to a deal with LG Display allowing Sony to build TVs using LG OLED panels, which can be found in Sony's excellent 2023 OLED. Thanks to Sony's cognitive processor XR chip, Sony's Bravia flagship TVs offer greater contrast, improved sound, low input lag, and faster web performance than we've ever seen. In 2023, Sony updated the XR chip with something called XR Clear Image that will appear in select TVs. Sony says that the update will improve noise reduction and reduce motion blur. Number 4. TCL TV brand. TCL was barely a blip on the radars of seasoned LED TV reviewers half a decade ago. Today, it's one of the fastest growing brands out there and has been offering us some of the best mini LED, QLED TVs on the market at preposterously low prices. TCL isn't the only company making Roku TVs. Sharp, Philips, and Hisense do the same, among other manufacturers. But it has been the most successful so far. The Roku TV platform's vast selection, 4,000 plus, of apps and its snappy cross-app search function are second to none, and the operating system is super easy to use. If you're on a tight budget, but still want some buttery mini LED, QLED goodness in your TV with stunning picture quality that can actually go toe-to-toe with some of the higher-end Samsung and LG TVs, TCL is the way to go. The big guns for 2023 were TCL's flagship QM8 series, a mini LED, QLED lineup that will come in 65, 75, 85, and gulp 95-inch varietals. It's hard to find any TV that can achieve the peak brightness and hard-hitting HDR performance that the QM8 delivers without a hitch, which is why we think this new TCL flagship is going to garner some big praise when it comes to TV of the Year laurels. Along with the Q7 series, one rung below the QM8, and Q6 models, one rung below the Q7, TCL's other lineup is the S series. Think of these as your more traditional budget buy models, but with picture tech that still brings the big brightness and colors. Number 5. Hisense TV brand. Chinese manufacturer Hisense has been steadily making moves in the TV market over the years, licensing Sharp's brand name and buying its North American factory outright in 2015, buying Toshiba's business in 2017, and making TVs under all three names for the US market. In fact, their quality has improved so much that one of the latest versions, the 65-inch Hisense U8K, is on our list of the best TVs for its amazingly bright image and class-leading black levels. Hisense is unique in that it doesn't have a singular operating system tied to its line of televisions. Some of its TVs still use Android TV, and Hisense also sells models with Google TV, Roku TV, and Fire TV for Alex Olivers. With all of those operating systems choices, buyers can pick the smart platform they like, with plenty of options for budget-friendly purchases. And like TCL, Hisense uses mini LED QLED. Hisense calls it ULED technology for its best TVs, including the above-mentioned 2023 U8K Google TV, which has excellent contrast and vivid color that comes close to many of the best models from Samsung, Sony, and LG. Number 6. Vizio TV brand. Vizio was once the undisputed champion when it came to awesome picture quality at a reasonable price, and while brands like TCL and Hisense have since challenged the brand's position at the top of budget TV mountain, this isn't to say that Vizio isn't still a name to be reckoned with. Before 2017, all of Vizio's smart TVs ran a system that required users to download an application on their smartphone or tablet, which would be used to cast any content to the screen. SmartCast updated that system by automatically curating a wide selection of apps without the need to download anything. That includes major streamers from Disney Plus to Netflix, plenty of individual channel apps, and a wide variety of niche content. It's particularly easy to use in a field where smart TV platforms aren't always the most user-friendly. As with Samsung, Vizio is big on quantum dot enhanced panels. This is especially evident for models like the Vizio MQX and P Series Quantum X. While these are both 2022 sets, we're still thoroughly impressed by the type of picture these bad boys deliver. Vizio also has an M-series TV specifically designed for gaming, with a 240 FPS frame rate and built-in Dolby Vision auto gaming, among other features. Number 7. Roku TV brand. A new addition to our list, but certainly no stranger to the TV landscape with its set-top boxes and sticks. The world's most popular streaming platform this year began manufacturing its own TVs under the Roku TV brand name, with its first sets hitting the market in March. While the Roku Smart TV OS has been widely available for years in TVs made by Hisense, TCL, and others, this marks Roku's first foray into making its own TV hardware, a move that could boom or bust. If you're already familiar with the Roku operating systems, you know that the popular interface is easy to use, looks good, gives you access to a massive library of apps and channels, and all the streaming services you know and love, including its own Roku channel. Just like TCL and Hisense TVs that carry it, the Roku operating system is baked right in, making setup super simple. However, Roku's TVs come with Roku's own familiar voice remotes. Roku is clearly aiming for the budget-to-value end of the TV market, with a lineup of TVs to suit. At the top end of their spectrum is the flagship Plus series, a range of 4K QLED TVs with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Plus picture, Dolby Atmos sound, and Roku's top-of-the-line Voice Remote Pro. The Plus series comes in 55, 65, and 75-inch models that currently retail for $500, $650, and $1,000, respectively, which already puts them at a lower price point than comparable TCL and Hisense models. A new addition to our list, but certainly no stranger to the TV landscape with its set-top boxes and sticks. The world's most popular streaming platform this year began manufacturing its own TVs under the Roku TV brand name, with its first sets hitting the market in March. So, that's the whole story, my friends. We have covered the best TV brand in 2024. If you discovered this video beneficial, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Fix Netflix, for additional tips and tutorials. Appreciate your time spent watching this video, and we eagerly anticipate your presence in our upcoming content.